deprivation of relief benefits. Yes. Uh-huh. Mhm. Now, this obstruction of persons in the free exercise of religious beliefs. Yes. Now, I'm thinking that I need to look at Chapter 13, Civil Rights. Oh, let's say, yes, that I like to practice my religion with my sons. Yes. And you know of the fraud and the forgery and the kidnapping. Oh, and for some reason, you just don't want to do what the law says. I think I have this huge lawsuit involving religion. Now, I'm one of those that has to bear my own cross. What don't I know? You don't want me to be a revivalist? Yes. You don't want me to be holy? Your thought was, well, as long as we keep him homeless and dependent upon our crime, yes, that he will never get his sons, he won't be able to speak to Maryland, and he won't be able to do what he wants to do. Now, as I look at it, yes, you are depriving me of my religious freedom. Oh. Now, I'm going to have to search for this. Okay. I'll just search for 18. Yeah. The U.S. Code 18. Now, when I looked at downloading it, yes. Uh-huh. Um, there was this thought, yes, that there's somebody in government that doesn't want me to hold evangelistic meetings, yes, doesn't want me to celebrate 2,000 years of Christianity, doesn't want to enforce my rights, yes, wants, U.S. Code Title 18. Oh, wait a second, I can go back one. Oh, look at this. U.S. Code Title 18, a partial chapter number 13. Now, as much as you want to say, well, we would never do that, yes. Nothing contained in this chapter, Civil Rights Chapter 13. That's where I got the screen print. Yeah. You know, when I printed it off, it was 11 megabytes, and I thought it was too big to send in an email. Oh, oh. But let's say, okay, deprivation of rights under color of law. Whoever, under color of any law, statute, ordinance, regulation, or custom, willfully subjects any person in any state. Yes. Now that would fit the definition of Seattle Municipal Code. Human rights violations. Which now let's see here. Exclusion of jurors. Yeah. A little difficult to become a juror when you don't have a residence. In fact, I actually could sue you for it, considering is it only race? Is it because I'm mentally ill, mentally defective? Why don't we look at the exclusion of those that, because of court orders, yes, they had mental health evaluations where they no longer could, they could not participate as a juror. Oh. Now, I have read someplace that if you have been deemed mentally ill, yes, bipolar, schizophrenic, or quite possibly delusional, or if you have self incriminated while being questioned by a judge during a civil court proceeding, yes, where the judge said, well, you just incriminated yourself, mister, and you can go spend some time in the can. For every judge that likes to word questions so as to get them, I would say that we need to deprive a person of their right, yes, to not self-incriminate, so that they do ask. Why don't you get me the restraining orders and the dissolutions of marriage? Yes, for the last 40 years, and then all of those that were removed from the jury pools of each and every county of the United States. Now we could have a pretty good sized class action lawsuit on that. Ouch, ouch. This thought that you were going to say that they committed a crime when they didn't. They told you their civil rights were being violated and you had them arrested. And then you decided to use fraudulent mental health evaluations, invalidating their ability to produce in jury trials. Right the fuck now, I tell you what. Why don't we go through all the disillusions of marriage? Yes. Now, we should have a list of all of those that are available in jury pools in each and every county. Get me all the available juries, yes, and then all of the exclusions from being able to participate in a jury, yes, and then each of the arrests that took place while you were in court, yes, for any civil court proceeding, yes. See, you're not provided a public defender when it's a civil court proceeding, no, no, even though you're indigent. your pauper. Even though they probably could have given you an attorney when going to civil court proceedings for the reissuance of protection orders, so as to have the protections of an attorney so as to not self-incriminate. You know those homeless indigents, yes, that are victims of malicious harassment, that lose their right to be on jury panels because of the malicious harassment of police departments. Do you know what I'm talking about? Just give me the jury pools and all of those that are ineligible to participate. It's $100 motherfucking million days.